Welcome to the Twitter tutorial by Lisa Ferguson for the University of Alberta's Intro to Emerging Technologies course. In order to get started, simply enter Twitter into your preferred search engine and click on the website. Twitter is the kind of program that does require users to create an account. If you already had an account, you could sign in here. If you have never been to Twitter before, you will need to sign up using your full name, email, and password. I have an account, but I'm going to sign up under a different email in order to walk you through the procedure. I start by entering my full name and my email. In this case, I'm going to use my University of Alberta email address in order to create a Twitter account that really works with my library persona. And there we go. This brings us to the Join Twitter Today page. This is simply a page that verifies our name works, that our email address is valid, our password is appropriate, and it assigns us a username. It does let you know that you can choose to change this at a later date. Two more things to note before we leave this page. There's an option here to keep you signed in on this computer. Only check this box off if you're working from a personal computer, iPad, tablet, or smartphone. You can also choose to have Twitter tailor your suggestions based on recent website visits. If you'd like to learn more about this, click here. If you are interested, check the box. If you're not interested, just uncheck that box. I'm going to leave both checked in because I'm at home and I'd like to see how they do this. Now I'm going to create my account. The terms of service are included right here, and if you click on the Create My Account buttons, that is the same as saying you agree with the terms below. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And Twitter is now creating an account for me. So this is the page that opens, welcomes me up above, and it lets me know that I can get started in less than 60 seconds. Click on the next button. It gives you a preview. Here's some examples of tweets from people that you're going to choose to follow, and they'll appear here. It gives you a chance to search for people you may know. So here's my other account, so I will follow myself. And then there's some people that I work with through the University of Alberta, so I'll follow them. And then I can search for any other people I might be interested in. You also can use Twitter as a place to search for companies, journals, things like that. I really love to read edudemic articles, and so I'm going to follow them. For my final person to follow, I'm going to follow School Library Journal. Here we go. Okay, so now I have started to build some followers, some people that I'm following. Now Twitter's asking me to find 5 well-known people that I might like to follow. The reason for this is if you don't have a fairly healthy Twitter feed, it won't be very interesting for you to pop on here. You won't have a lot of things to look at. And okay, so I'm going to follow Team Canada Women. I'm excited to see how they do at the Olympics this year, so that's great. I'm also going to follow one of my favorite Canadian authors, Kelly Armstrong. She does a lot of interesting things on Facebook, and she's also pretty active on Twitter. Okay, I'm going to follow George Strombolopoulos because I find him to be quite fun and talks a lot about Canadian politics, which I think is interesting. I'm also going to follow George with his CNN feed because he'll keep me up to date on what's happening in the world. And just to pick one last feed, I'm going to choose to follow CNN because, again, it's great for updates of things that are happening in the world. So click Next, and now it wants you to find people you know. So through here, you can look for them by name, you can search for them by their Gmail, their Yahoo, their Hotmail, or their AOL account. I'm going to choose to skip this option for now because I wanted to get us going. Okay, so now you're going to start to build your personal Twitter feed. Upload an image, find one of yourself that you like. Make sure you have it sized appropriately. You can add some words into this area here to describe yourself, so I'm just going to quickly write teacher, librarian, student, wife, mother. Okay, and hit done. And you are now officially a member of the Twitterverse. Across the top, you can see we have some options. We have our home page. We have @connect, #discover, and me. As you spend some time exploring Twitter, you'll learn that these are different ways to either send a message to a specific person, make sure you're following a specific feed or conversation, and you'll see that you'll start to build your followers and your following. This will help you to have a more interesting and rich Twitter feed. Have fun exploring, and I hope you really enjoy your Twitter account.